Here we are at Fort Chief Yellowhorse. And how's it going, Chief?
Pretty good. We
Yeah.
got our new animals in and got them in the first of this month. Of course, now it's November the 20th, but things are really going good. This is a new tribe that we brought in, and we call them our cave buffalo. We got them in this big cave here, and we're trying to indoctrinate them in there, and eventually we'll turn them out in the pasture. But right now we're containing them here so that we can kind of you know, show the tourists and different people, and then put them on exhibit, you know, and eventually become friendly with them and be able to go in and talk to them and be in there instead of...
How are they doing adjusting to their new habitat?
They're adjusting good. They haven't tore down any fences or anything yet, and they're pretty friendly. I mean, you know, you still have to stay kind of clear. You don't want to get up too close. They got some... They're very strong, and they got some good, real nice horns, you know. I mean, they can really hurt you. I've had my legs broken and different things by buffalo before, you know, when I was foolish, you know.
So you know better now.
I know better. I don't mess around over there unless you get to know them, you know. But right now, they're... Why don't you come on up and you can take some pictures right on in here. Just don't get too close. The old bull, he's looking real good and everything, but he can lunge and injure you, you know. So come on up and take a look.
Okay, let's do that.
And if you stay with that, say like stay off about three or 4 feet from them, well, you're okay, you know. But
Okay.
get up next to
Sounds
them.
good. Then I won't spook them for sure.
Well, they're not going to spook. They're pretty tame, but they're just they will take advantage of you if you can get, you know.
Just before we get some shots of them, tell me what your plans are with the bison or the buffalo, I mean, and what.
Well, we didn't want to raise them or anything for food or anything right now, but there are some farms back east, and then of course Ted Turner down in New Mexico here has I think he's got 17,000 head of buffalo, and he's going to start putting them on the market just like beef. But us, we have no interest to do that. We just want to show them to the people, and the surplus that we have, we'll give them to our tribe, or there's some other tribes that collect buffalo up here, so, you know.
So this is the start of what might become a big herd as they multiply.
Yeah, well, it's already becoming pretty good. Just a little family here, 6 of them, 2 adult cows and 1 bull, and then a little bull and a little 3-year-old cow, and then a little baby cow, little baby girl, you might say.
Are they like pets at all, or do they have names or anything?
We got one named, and that's all. Yeah, her name is Wilma. We call her Wilma because she reminds us of the chief of the Cherokees, the former chief of the Cherokees. Her name was Wilma Mankiller, and so we call her Wilma because she will charge you, and you know, if you get too close to her little baby in there. So she's pretty, she gets vicious, but we call her Wilma just for short.
She's like the caretaker of the herd.
Well, the bull is the caretaker.
Yeah,
and then there's a little bull in there, so both of them, they take care of the herd. Yeah.
Well,
Why don't you get up there and take a look?
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of keep you.
Yeah.
Can you see them okay? Okay, let's see. Yeah, see the old bull, he's coming back around. Now he'll, you know, if you get too close, he'll...
I'll be keeping my distance. I have a lot of respect for them. Now this is the bull here?
This one here, over there. See, over by the rock. The big one.
Ah.
These are the cows. These big ones here are the cows. Yeah, we're getting ready to name them.
Check this out, Renee. You're gonna dig this.
Yeah, look how big he is.
How heavy would you say he is?
He weighs about 1,800, 2,000 pounds.
I see, I'm getting as close as I want to be.
Yeah, that's about as close as you want to be. He might lunge up there, but he hasn't demonstrated any kind of bad things yet. But it's best to. That's why we have the fences and everything around way over. When tourists come around, well, they tend to want to pet them and stuff. You can't do any petting.
No, they're not.
They're wild animals, and they're not for petting, you know.
So they're all female except the bull.
No,
no?
This big bull,
that's right.
and then
You
we
said...
have a little bull.
Oh, yes, okay.
And the rest are female. Yeah.
Boy, they are lucky. They got a great place to live here.
Ain't they nice back in there? Yeah. And eventually, of course, we'll turn them out in the pasture and get them indoctrinated that way. But we have to build some stronger fences and get it so that people don't want to come up, walk up amongst them or walk with them, you know. They could get hurt.
That was the first thing I noticed was how strong the fences are. That
but we have to do that. We want to keep, mainly keep the people out.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing there, Chief?
Yeah.
Could I call him the Chief of the troop?
Yeah, he's the chief. He's the main one.
And he's not necessarily happy about cameras on him.
He's all right. He's not. He don't feel bad at all.
Yeah.
And I'd like to. Hey, then and just go straight on up toward those guys pick up there. Then he can put it in here and it'll just be. Yeah. I think this will be the last one for that guy that's ready to go home. You guys ready to go down there? Get a real big as you can. It's what starts from. Boom! Easy now, huh? Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's a good method of getting it out there.
Yeah, that was good. That was real nice. We're just trying to fix it up so that people can get in real good. You know, you can see the damage that the water has done. You know, just lately. Yeah. Well, I got to go with him, my friend, for a while, and let him turn that truck in, and I got to pay my rent on that. And, you know, got to do a few things there, and they all want to go home Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got to keep everything moving smoothly.
Well, they go back.